Good evening, and welcome to the beautiful Leesburg campus of Lake-Sumter State College. Thank you for joining us for tonight for the Associate in Science Nurse Pinning Ceremony. The ceremony will begin shortly. At this time, please begin making your way to your seats. Out of courtesy for other guests, please make sure that your cell phones are in silent or vibrate mode. The nearby Magnolia Room is available with a live stream of the ceremony for families if children need a break from the main venue. Thank you. Good evening, and welcome to the Associate in Science Nurse Pinning Ceremony at Lake-Sumter State College. Please rise for the processional, including our college president, esteemed nursing faculty, and tonight's graduating nurses.
seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, our honorable college president, distinguished faculty and staff members, and beloved family members. Welcome to the Spring 2026 Nurse Pinning Ceremony at Lake-Sumter State College. My name is Dr. Christine Ramos, and I am proud to serve as the Associate Vice President of Health Professions Programs at Lake-Sumter State College. Tonight, we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and commitment of our nursing graduates. Every step in their journey has led them to this moment, and we are excited to honor them. As we begin today's celebration with gratitude for the freedoms we enjoy as our nation nears its 250th anniversary, I would ask that you please stand for the national anthem. Thank you, and please be seated. I would now like to introduce the platform party seated behind me. Please stand and wave as I call your name, and please hold your applause until the entire platform has been called. Mr. John Temple, President of Lake-Sumter State College. Ms. Karen Hogans, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Mr. David Hidalgo, District Board of Trustees. Dr. Colleen Carter, Dean of AS Nursing. Dr. Lisa Bailey, Assistant Professor of Nursing. And Ms. Lindsay Roberts, Instructor of Nursing. Please give them a round of applause. I would like to recognize other members of our college leadership who are here with us tonight. Dr. Laura Bird, Executive Vice President. Mr. Nick Kemp, Vice President of Technology Innovation. Mr. Tom Kieft, Vice President of Facilities Planning. And Ms. Michelle Mattis, Vice President of Finance. I also want to recognize a few special guests here with us tonight. Please stand as I say your name. Representative Samantha Scott, District Board of Trustees. From Orlando Health South Lake Hospital, Lance Sewell, President. Kim Hogan, Associate Chief Nursing Officer. From Advent Health Waterman Hospital, Lisa Bowman, Chief Nursing Officer. Samantha Sherman, Manager of Nursing Program Development. Holly Colosbury, Director of Nursing Emergency Department. From Lake Technical College, Tanya Heffley, Director of Operations. Dr. Jessica Valenti, Health Professions Coordinator. Michelle Mishnoff, LSSC Foundation Board of Directors. Jermaine Coote, Lake County Economic Development. I would also like to take the opportunity to recognize any elected officials who are here with us tonight. Will you please stand? Okay. I also want to recognize any veterans, active, reserve, guard, personnel, and military family members in attendance this evening. Please stand so that you may be recognized. Thank you for your service. On behalf of Lake-Sumter State College, thank you for your service and commitment to our country. Will the nursing full-time faculty and adjunct faculty please stand to be recognized? These dedicated faculty whose guidance has shaped our graduating nurses into the compassionate caregivers they are today. Please give these educators another round of applause. I would now like to recognize the nursing staff who have supported our students since they began their application process. Would you please stand to be recognized? To our families and friends, thank you for walking alongside our nursing graduates throughout this journey. Your encouragement during late nights of study, your patience through long clinical days, and your unwavering belief during moments of doubt made this achievement possible. You celebrated the small victories, carried the weight of sacrifices made at home, and stood as a constant source of strength and motivation. Nursing school is demanding. No? And no student completes it alone. This milestone belongs to you all as well. On behalf of our graduates and our nursing faculty, thank you for your love, commitment, and steadfast support. You are an essential part of this success. Students, let's give your families, your friends, a round of applause. Students, today is a deeply meaningful milestone. It marks not only the completion of an academically rigorous journey, but the transformation of students into nurses, professionals entrusted with the care, dignity, and lives of others. This pinning ceremony represents perseverance through long days, late nights, demanding clinical experiences, and moments that probably tested your endurance. Along the way, you discovered strength that you didn't know you possessed, developed compassion rooted in experience, and formed bonds that will last a lifetime. Every challenge you faced helps to shape the nurse you are becoming, one prepared not only with knowledge and skill, but with heart. This ceremony also represents an important milestone in our nursing program. These 82 nurses are the largest graduating class in the program's history, representing our college's community commitment to this profession. Representing the college's commitment to this profession and the significant community support that makes it all possible. How fitting, then, that this is National Nurses Week, a time set aside to honor the impact nurses have on individuals, families, and communities every day. This week, celebrated around the birthday of Florence Nightingale, reminds us of the enduring values at the heart of nursing: service, integrity, courage, and unwavering commitment to others. Like Nightingale, who carried the light into the darkest moments of care, each of you now carries that same responsibility forward in your practice. As graduates of Lake-Sumter State College, you carry with you not only the skills and knowledge learned here, but also a responsibility to uphold the values of this institution and the nursing profession. Wherever your journey takes you, know that your presence will matter, your voice will matter, and the care you provide will leave a lasting impression long after a shift ends. Today, we celebrate all that you have accomplished and all that you will bring to the nursing profession. May you lead with empathy, practice with excellence, and never forget the purpose that guided you here. Congratulations and welcome to the wonderful world of professional nursing. It is now my honor to introduce President John Temple. A lifelong educator, Mr. Temple is known for his results-driven leadership across both K-12 and higher education, including successful efforts to enhance workforce pathways, foster partnerships, and improve educational outcomes for students. Mr. Temple was previously the Vice President of Workforce Programs here at Lake-Sumter State College and was elected for 2 terms to the Florida House of Representatives. President Temple, will you please come forward to share a message with us today?
Thank you, Dr. Ramos. What an honor it is to be here tonight to celebrate and to recognize each and every one of you. You've worked so hard, you've given so much to arrive at this moment. To the friends, family members, faculty, and mentors who are here this evening, thank you. Thank you for every encouraging word, for every patient ear, every extra mile that you walked alongside these students. They did not walk it alone, and I'm sure they will be the first to tell you. And to our graduating nurses, congratulations. As you may have heard before in another class or another conversation, today's not just the end of a chapter, it's the beginning of a calling. Tonight, as you receive your pen, you're not just marking the completion of a degree, but you're stepping into a profession defined by compassion, by skill, and by service. This moment is not just the product of individual perseverance, it's a reflection of incredible power of a community. We're deeply grateful to those who invest in our program and in our students and who believe in the transformative power of healthcare. Our hospital systems not only provide clinical placements and funding, but offer their people, their nurses, their leaders, and mentors to guide the next generation. To all the members of our community who support scholarships and student success, your impact is visible in the white scrubs you see around you, in every proud smile, in every dream about to be realized. Students, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on how far you've come. Think back to your first class, your first clinical, your first late night spent poring over your textbooks and stressing about that test. How about your first patient? And I'm sure there were moments of doubt, moments of exhaustion, but look at you now, stronger, wiser, and more ready. You're entering one of the most noble professions there is. Nurses are there for life's first breath, and many times, and often for its last. You will hold hands through pain, celebrate progress, and often be the calm in the chaos. That's no small thing. That's everything to your patients and the families that you're going to serve. As you move forward, I offer you this guidance. Let compassion be your compass. Let curiosity be your guide. And let courage walk beside you. Healthcare is going to challenge you. It will stretch you. It will surprise you. And sometimes even break your heart. But it will also reward you with a purpose that few careers can match. Your patients may not always remember what you said or even what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. So lead with kindness, learn continuously, and advocate fiercely. And above all, never lose sight of the impact one person, you, can make on a family. On behalf of Lake-Sumter State College, we are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. You carry with you not only the skills and the knowledge gained here, but also our belief in your potential to change lives. Congratulations, nursing class of 2026. You are Lakehawks forever, and now you're also nurses forever. Go forward and serve well. I would like now to introduce a member of our District Board of Trustees, Mr. David Hidalgo. He has been a certified registered nurse anesthesiast since 2004. He is one of the 7 governor-appointed members of the District Board of Trustees for Lake-Sumter State College, who are tasked with guiding the development of the college and assuring it continues to fulfill its mission. He chairs the board's Strategic Planning Committee. He is also a member of the Florida Association of Nurse Anesthesiology and has served on the board of directors and the Government Relations and Political Action Committees. David is also an adjunct professor at Advent Health University and Barry University Nurse Anesthesiology. Boy, that's difficult. And is the clinical coordinator for 2 nurse anesthesia residents at Orlando Health South Lake Hospital. His passion is promoting easy access to workforce education, specifically within healthcare and technology. David, would you please come forward?
Thank you and congratulations to all of the graduates. I always take the time to thank my wife, Diana, for her support, for my passion for continued education. Your journey through this program has been one of transformation, growth, and dedication. And as you step into the world as nurses, you carry with you not only the knowledge and skills required during your studies, but also the passion to make a difference in the lives of others as leaders. Your faculty set the mission of Lake-Sumter State College, and that is to transform lives and futures throughout our community. In that, they have transformed you into great leaders. I know this because the national first-time NCLEX pass rate is about 85%. The Florida first-time NCLEX pass rate is about 75%. And for the past 3 years, Lake-Sumter State College first-time NCLEX pass rate has averaged 91%. For well over a decade, Lake-Sumter State College students outperform both the state and national averages, even as our nursing program has nearly doubled over the last 4 years. Its commitment to success has not changed. You have been well educated by innovative leaders, trained for transformation, and prepared to be quantum leaders yourselves. An amazing team of nursing educators works tirelessly in the background of this successful organization, along with President John Temple. Congratulations to our nursing faculty. I ask you to take away 3 things today. Number 1, we, as nursing leaders on this stage, hope to inspire you to have the same passion for your profession as we do. Number 2, it is at this time that we become colleagues, and that means we encourage and support each other in our career endeavors. We are here to support you. And number 3, for you to recognize that you have all the skills to become great leaders within nursing. We have overcome hurdles, challenges, and we have had celebrations on our path to reach our leadership goals. You will too. Finally, expanding on the last point, a 2008 nursing study found that the most important attribute of someone that is perceived as a great leader is communication. So be an honest, open, trustworthy communicator. Make sure it is reciprocal and be approachable. So, as you walk across this stage tonight, remember that you are just not new nurses. You are emerging leaders in one of the most trusted professions in the world. Communicate with purpose, lead with integrity, and never lose the passion that brought you here. Congratulations, colleagues, and welcome to nursing.
Thank you, Trustee Hidalgo. Unfortunately, our planned ceremony speaker is unable to be with us tonight due to an unexpected family commitment. Instead, we provided the students with an opportunity to write a short speech reflecting on their experience in the program and offer some inspiration to their classmates. We are excited to welcome Claudia Perez up on stage as the student selected.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. I would like to welcome everyone to our Spring 2026 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Tonight is more than a ceremony, it's more than a pin. Tonight is the moment we have all worked so hard for these past 2 years. It's the moment that represents every sacrifice, every late night, every doubt, all the tears we shed, and every reason we refuse to give up. When I made the decision to become a nurse and start nursing school, I knew this was going to be a challenge, as I knew the amount of information I would have to learn. Learning how to read labs, how to pass medications, and how to take care of patients safely, just to name a few. But I also learned nursing asks more of you than just knowledge. It asks for your patience, your compassion, and your strength. For me, this journey is deeply personal. My parents came to this country as immigrants carrying hope, sacrifice, and dreams for a better future. I stand here today as the first in my family to earn any kind of college degree, and it's because of them. This is something I will never take for granted. But I didn't walk this path alone. Not only am I a daughter who has amazing support from her parents, I'm also a wife who has a husband who was always there to uplift me on the days I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. I was gonna cry. I'm a mother of 4 who studied, while they slept. I wasn't gonna cry. I sacrificed time with them and kept going because I wanted to build a better future for them. I am someone who worked while going to school, trying to balance responsibilities, and didn't pause just because I had an exam or a clinical the next morning. There were days where I felt overwhelmed, moments I questioned if I could keep going, times I felt like I was being pulled in 100 different directions. And I know I'm not the only one in this room who felt that way. Behind every one of us is a story of sacrifice. Some of us missed time with our family and our friends. Some of us worked long shifts and still showed up the next day ready to learn. Some of us doubted ourselves more times than we can count. But despite all of that, we are here, and that says a lot. Although there were a lot of sacrifices made and sometimes we felt like we were alone on this journey, something amazing happened. We found each other. We have built friendships that carried us through the hardest days. We leaned on each other when things felt overwhelming. We uplifted each other when someone felt like giving up. We studied together, stressed together, laughed together, and sometimes even cried together. In those moments, we created bonds that will last far beyond this program because no one truly understands this journey unless they lived it, and we have lived it together. Not only did we support each other along this journey, we also had the support of our incredible teachers who didn't just stand in front of a classroom and lectured, but who truly cared about us as people. They created spaces where we felt safe enough to walk into their offices when we felt overwhelmed, stressed, or just needed somewhere to cry. They listened when we needed to vent. They celebrated with us when we had good news to share. And when we questioned ourselves, when we felt like giving up, they reminded us why we started. They believed in us, sometimes even before we believed in ourselves. Because of the support we had from our family, friends, and teachers, that sense of I'm not alone in this is what kept us going. Nursing school didn't just teach us how to care for our patients, it taught us resilience. Nursing school has taught us how to keep going when things feel overwhelming, how to stay calm in the chaos, how to critically think, act quickly, and still lead with compassion. Most importantly, it taught us the kind of nurses we want to be. Being a nurse is not just a task, it's about presence. It's about being the person who sits with a patient when they're scared, the one who speaks up when something doesn't feel right, the one who treats every patient with dignity, no matter their background, their story, or their circumstances. It's about remembering that sometimes the smallest act of kindness can make the biggest difference. As I come towards the end of my speech, I'd like to give a special thank you to our family and our loved ones. Thank you for your patience, your encouragement, and believing in us even when we doubted ourselves. This achievement belongs to you as much as it does to us. To my fellow graduates, take a moment to really think about how far you've come. Think about the version of yourself who started this journey and look at who you are now. You are stronger, you are more confident, and you are ready. As we stand here today receiving our pins, we are not just closing a chapter, we are stepping into a responsibility to care, to advocate, to lead with integrity, and to never forget the humanity behind every patient we encounter. Because nursing is not just a career, it's a calling. And even if there are moments when you still feel unsure, because there will be, remember this: you have already proven that you can do hard things and you will continue to do them. And finally, to the Lake-Sumter State College nursing class of 2026, we did it. Against the odds, Against the odds, through the challenges, through every moment we thought we couldn't, we did. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and be proud this moment belongs to you. Congratulations, nurses. Thank you again for being here tonight to celebrate this huge milestone with us. Have a good night.
Thank you, Claudia, for your heartfelt words and inspiration. Sweet. So tonight, we celebrate each of you and this incredible accomplishment. You will receive your nursing pin, and we will light the candle on your lamp, a tradition passed down through generations of nurses. And tonight, we also celebrate something just as meaningful as Claudia shared, the connections. Last Friday, you shared the moments that stood out from your practicum experience. As I listened to all of you, one thing came shining through, the meaningful connections that you made. Whether it was caring for a scared elderly patient or a really sick child who had never known or been outside the hospital or even outside of their own hospital room. You went in and you connected. And as you so beautifully shared, it wasn't your skills and knowledge that made the difference. It was helping that scared elderly patient feel like she was staying at a hotel, right? That's what you said. Or that sick child, taking them out of their room down to the nurse's station for the very first time in their short life. Those are the moments that change lives. You made a difference, and I couldn't be more proud. When LSSC nursing students enter a facility, people take notice. Our stellar reputation in this community is because of all of you, and those who came before you. The LSSC nursing legacy that we value so deeply. Many of those nurses are your own family members, right? And loved ones, your moms, right? Dads, siblings, friends, and significant others. LSSC nursing truly is a big family. Time and time again, we receive positive feedback from your preceptors and our clinical partners. I would like to share just a couple of those comments we received this semester. First, this student goes above and beyond in forming meaningful relationships with patients. They take the time to truly know them, ensuring that they feel safe, respected, and heard. Second, the students are so excited and engaged. The quality of education they are receiving is evident. I so appreciate Lake-Sumter State and our partnership. And finally, this special email that was sent to me from a former LSSC nursing graduate who's now an RN. I was having a rough shift with some patients who needed some extra love, patience, and care. Your student came in and was so willing to jump in and perform patient care. This student even spotted a wound during the bed bath on a new admission that had I been alone, might have missed. It was a great catch on their part. Thank you so much for continuing to have a program that fosters caring, loving future nurses who recognize when a colleague needs an extra hand. This student will be a fantastic nurse. Thank you all for exemplifying excellence in nursing care during your time in this program. Nursing is more than a connection between the nurse and the patient. It's the connections that we shared that were formed right here within this program. When you walked into your first class, you came in as individuals, mostly strangers, maybe, with different backgrounds, different stories, different goals. But somewhere along the way, something changed. You became connected. And for many of you, something unexpected happened. You met your person here. Long after tonight, you will not remember every lecture or exam question, thank goodness, right? But you will remember the people who walked this path with you, the ones who celebrated the victories as if they were their own. And as Jacqueline, where's Jacqueline, said best, she said this best last week, the ones who fixed your crown without telling the world it was crooked. I love that. Love that. That's the power of connection. Years from now, when someone asks, what do you remember about this experience? It'll be the moments you shared with us last week when I gave you that little piece of paper, remember? And I asked you, what will you remember about nursing school? Here are some of the comments you shared. They're scared now. They're good. Meeting my best friend, your person, the people, and pickleball. The endless amount of crash outs and everlasting friendships. And one of my favorites, I can do math. The supportive network we were provided. Friends, 8 out of 10. Instructors, 10 out of 10. Love that. There was a lot of comments about your amazing instructors, as there should have been, right? These memories are what really, truly make this moment so meaningful to me, too. So tonight, as you receive your pin and we light your candle, remember this. You're leaving with a group of people who will always be part of your story, and all of us, who are always here to support you long after this night is over. Congratulations, graduates. You came here as individuals, but you leave connected in ways that will last a lifetime. Thank you.
The design of the pin is in the shape of a shield. The shield represents the protective nature of nursing practice and identifies the registered nurse as a patient advocate. In the center of the shield, there is a golden cup, which represents the cup of knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation that supports decision-making and upon which our practice is built. The cross on the pin represents human suffering and also hope. Nurses are dedicated to relieving pain and suffering and are reminded that hope is one of the greatest gifts they can instill as part of their professional practice. Beneath the cross is a pair of doves that represent peace and love. The peace is that inner peace that comes from truly loving another human being as you care for him with all your resources. The love is a love of humanity, and it is this love that individualizes our interactions with each patient and relates to him that someone cares. Surrounding the pin is the name of the college. Lake-Sumter State College has been and always will be your window to the world. It serves you as a lasting resource as you continue to grow and strive to become all that you desire to become in life.
We will now begin the presentation of the nursing pins to our graduating students. Miss Lindsay Roberts, nursing instructor, please call the students forward.
Emma Rogers. Elizabeth Tria. Kiara Gonzalez Mercado. Abigail Medlin. Isabella Medina. Victoria Cajigas Medina. Emma Adams. Elizabeth Caskey. Alondra Quijano. Jenna Harden. T. Wen. Valencia Content. Haley Clark. Sanaya Thompson. Natalie Garcia. Megan Metz. Kendall Lillis. Grace Robinson. Marissa Gadet. Claudia Perez. Haley Bird. Samantha Julia. Phyllis Alfred. Francis Campbell. Sarah Doran. Stephanie Frankson. Arliana Galvin. Abigail Fleury. Jessica Oldman. Michaela Hermoso. Gabriela Carranza. Jaya Doster. Eileen Hervatis. Brianne Carrasquillo. Nadia Streeper. Elijah Smith. Vanessa Vaca. Sarah Bridger. Shirley Stevens. Artisha Lewis. Precious Hearns. Sharika Callahan. Bruno. Carolina Benetti. JC Gridrod. Jeanette Lozano. Sierra Pershad McCurdy. Allie Kramer. Monica Castro. Diane Tucciaroni. Shanae Fitzpatrick. Christian Raya. Cynthia Hernandez. Ben Lockwood. Colin Casey. Andreas Vidoviz Monhe. Kathy McLean. Brittany Nobles. Stephanie Williams. Liza Sosare. Angela Tran. Samantha Howard. Sean Moore. Matthew Santiso. Michael Lamana. Ashley Preston. Madison Garan. Crystal Gale Cruz. Olivia Konchanik. Kiara Nieves. Sarah Testa. Desiree Proctor. Cameron Hendrickson. Rachel Hendrickson. Tammy Nelson. Jacqueline Brown. Jennifer Lockhart. Catherine Mayjoy Thornton. Michelle Perrin. Faria Intanali. Dave Nettis.
All right, well, please join me in a round of applause for each of our student graduates. At this time in our program, we will present a few awards. Dr. Carr, do you want to help me? Yeah. One of the most meaningful privileges we have as nurse educators is the opportunity to recognize excellence, particularly when that excellence reflects not only academic achievement, but discipline, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to professional standards. The Academic Excellence Award recognizes a graduate whose scholarly achievement reflects a sustained commitment to learning, the discipline to master complex scientific concepts, the ability to think critically under pressure, and the determination to meet and exceed rigorous standards set forth by the nursing profession. It is with great pride that we recognize a student whose academic accomplishments reflect both dedication and purpose. That student is Elizabeth Tria. I'm very excited to present the Excellence in Nursing Leadership Award, an honor that recognizes a graduate who exemplifies leadership not as a position, but as a purposeful way of being. Leadership in nursing is demonstrated through service, compassion, integrity, and the ability to uplift others, especially during moments of challenge. The recipient of this award consistently modeled professionalism, accountability, and resilience throughout the nursing program. This student earned the respect of peers and faculty alike through kindness, collaboration, and a willingness to step forward when others needed encouragement or support. Whether in the classroom, clinical setting, or among classmates, this individual led by example, listening with empathy and fostering a sense of unity and belonging. Their presence elevated those around them, reminding us that true leadership in nursing is rooted in caring, advocacy, and a commitment to excellence. It is with great pride that we recognize a graduate whose leadership reflects the very values of the nursing profession and the mission of Lake-Sumter State College. That graduate is Marissa Gadet.
Tonight, I have the honor of presenting two students an award for clinical excellence. Clinical excellence in nursing requires the thoughtful application of knowledge, skills, and compassion to make sound decisions while delivering the highest quality care. It requires critical thinking, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, being curious, asking questions, and seeking every opportunity to learn and grow. These two students have exemplified these qualities throughout their clinical experiences. The first student consistently demonstrated the highest standards of patient-centered care, professionalism, and intellectual curiosity. This student goes above and beyond in forming meaningful relationships with patients. This student has a passion for learning and a commitment to excellence that inspired her peers and also her instructor. The first Clinical Excellence Award goes to Emma Rogers. The second student consistently demonstrated that compassion is not something that fades under pressure. It's something that strengthens with every patient interaction and every learning experience. What stands out most about this student is that despite the challenges of juggling multiple responsibilities, their empathy and compassion never wavered. This individual's hard work, resilience, and kindness set a powerful example of what it truly means to be a nurse. In the words of their preceptor, this student's intelligence and strong clinical judgment allowed them to provide thoughtful, effective care tailored to each individual patient's needs. The second Clinical Excellence Award goes to Jacqueline Brown.
The lamp lighting ceremony is one of the most symbolic and cherished traditions in nursing. It dates back to Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, who was known as the Lady with the Lamp, for the way she cared for wounded soldiers, bringing light, comfort, and compassion to the darkest of places. Tonight, as each of you lights your lamp, you are not just honoring that legacy, you are becoming part of it. This light represents your knowledge, your strength, your commitment to care for others with integrity and heart. It is a symbol of the path that you've chosen to walk to get here, and the promise of the healing light you will carry into every patient's room, every hospital corridor, and every life that you touch. Let this moment remind you that as a nurse, you are the light in someone's hardest day. We will now begin the lighting of the lamps. Students, will you please stand with your lamps?
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire ignites a candle and makes his home. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and worn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. 'Cause we are a family whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky, praying to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest times. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, deceived and poor. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Carry your candle, run to the dark, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle and go light your.
Now that the lamps are lit, we turn to another important tradition, the recitation of the Nightingale Pledge. This pledge, named after Florence Nightingale, is a solemn promise made by nursing graduates as they enter the profession. It reflects the values of integrity, compassion, and dedication that define the heart of nursing. As you speak these words, know that you are joining generations of nurses who have taken this pledge before you, each one committed to upholding the highest standards of care and ethical practice. Graduates, please remain standing and recite the Nightingale Pledge along with me. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you, students. Please turn and face your families. Families, please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Graduates, you may now extinguish your candles. Please be seated. What a wonderful evening we've shared together in celebration of nursing and the significant achievements of these truly amazing students as they take this next step in their nursing journey. Students, as you leave here tonight, never forget how you felt on this very day, the reasons that you chose to become a nurse. Nursing is so much more than a job. It is a calling, a commitment, a purpose, a life we choose every single day. Don't just choose to be a good nurse. Choose to be the best nurse, always. Will you do that? Thank you all for celebrating with us. We ask all guests to kindly remain in your seat until the recessional has ended. Family and friends, you may greet your graduate outside after the completion of the recessional. Thank you and good evening.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye, but yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Another chapter in the book, can't go back, but you can.